All right. All right. Where are we? Your voice is the beat. Rhythm, pattern, count is the next one. Is that where we are? Number 3, count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is, we do waltz a lot. We don't do in foxtrot a lot. So you just have to depend on what the dance is.
Sean, Brother Fisher counts foxtrot with numbers.
What numbers does he use
1, 2, 3.
for continuity?
Yeah.
So go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And the last one we'll get to, which is the most common, will be next. Which is right. So rhythm, pattern, count. Next one is name. Name of the step they're doing, like rock step, triple step, triple step. We're saying the name of the steps they're doing. And next one is instructional, like tell them what to do, like walk, walk, face your partner. Turn, side, close, turn, side, close. And then the last one is mix, which is the most common, that you do more of these, you put them together. Turn, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3. Like 2, 3, count, count, cha, 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 name of the step. 2, 3, cha, cha, cha. Instructional, like saying walk, walk, or men go back, turn side. So a lot of things to start watching for the counts that your teachers are doing. Starting calls and how they're calling. And swing a lot, I call the men's foot pattern. This means I'm going to go left, right, rock step, left, right. Trying to get the men on that pattern. Left, right, rock step, where I go 1, 2, rock step, side, side, rock step. All right, last one, number 4, calling the next step. So cueing toward students what you want them to do next. The principle is call the next step on the end of the preceding step. So telling them ahead of time what to do. How far ahead of time you need to tell them. And that changes with what their proficiency is. At the beginning, they need almost a whole step of cue to be able to process. If you just do it on a quick swing, it seems particularly hard for them to process what the next step is on a quick. So you go side, side, and change. So the next move they need to do is here, but they're thinking. So you go and change. Here we go. You've given them just 2 more counts of processing time. Yes. Yes. The danger of calling a step too soon is that students will start it too soon. That if you say hand change, they'll skip the rock step and go into their hand change. Right? So you need to establish as a teacher how that is so the students know, like, okay, are they going to call it and then still do a rock step, or do they call it on the rock step and immediately do it? So foxtrot, I have called this foxtrot combo for so long. I can be calling foxtrot and sending a text message because it just comes out of my mouth at this point. 1, 2, ready, go, slow, slow, right turn, slow, slow, promenade, slow, slow, arch step, slow, slow, swing step, side, tap, side, tap, left turn, slow, slow, basic, slow, slow. But until you get there, until it's just in your brain, you need to be prepared and practice. I tell our teachers, practice calling with music. When the radio's playing, practice saying, like, okay, I could cha-cha to this. Practice calling verbally, because your head, if you only call it in your head and not ever out loud, your brain autocorrects and makes perfect tempos of what you're saying. So we're not doing it yet, but when we get to our next section, we will do a lot of verbal practicing so that you can connect your brain and your mouth and the music. Get it all tied up together.
So Question, where did we practice this? Same person.
Say it. Where do we practice that? What was the second half?
Where we waltz look like same person. To be
In your
taught.
car, in your room, in your kitchen, in a dance class. I would even, in your 180 classes, really start to try and almost say what your teacher's saying along. Like if you know what the sequence is, you know the foxtrot sequence. Try even just like mouthing it when they're calling it. See if you can mouth along with them as they're calling. I mean, that'd be the best laboratory to do it. You'll have, this isn't your assignment yet, but you know it's coming. You need to prepare a sequence in each dance of 5 steps that you would call like a basic plus 4 steps. It could be in any order that you will then call for each other. So you can start doing that. You can put together your sequence and you can start practicing in the shower and in your car with your music to do that, because this is such an important thing because the students follow your voice. Follow your voice. And if you call late, they're going to miss the next step. Yeah, we do sequencing in foxtrot and we sequence in waltz. They learn a combo so they can dance on autopilot. But there should be times that I say, hey, just follow what I call. That's when you find out if the students can hear the name of the step, process what that step is, and then do it. And that's what you want them to be able to do. Connect the name and the physical movement of the step. So all of those things, start watching for that and start watching. You will like doing some of these more than others. Maybe this way is easier for you than another way on the different callings. Okay, so let's just talk through each step. Foxtrot, when would you call the next step out? What's the end of the preceding step? Rhythmically, what's the end of it? The quick. And so technically, that's when you call the next step. Slow, slow, and then call the name of the next step and call it rhythmically on the quick rhythm. And most names are easy, but like the name of the left turn is left rock turn. It's hard to say left rock turn on quick. So you begin abbreviating, right, to make it fit. Left turn. They only know one left turn. So it's the left rock turn, but you can say left turn because that fits the rhythm. Promenade, can you say that on a quick? Promenade. Swing step. Promenade arch. It's hard for me to say on quick, so I just say arch step, and they know. I tell them, okay, when I call arch, that means promenade arch, so that they know what they're following.
Or you could say promenade.
You could. You just establish it to your class, what you're going to say, so they know. You just have to tell them, when I say this, like double overhead. That's 5 syllables to say in the 2 on a quick. And so I never say that. I just tell them, I say double. Slow, double. And they know that's going to be that step. So I rename where I abbreviate steps for the calling purposes.
So tell me this. So after turn, and basic, and then while they're doing the basic, just yeah, since they're basic, that'll be just you're right for the
Zigzag.
Oh,
So
zigzags too.
zigzag's easy to call.
Yeah.
So you're doing, they come back, they know they're doing basic, slow,
I
zigzag.
was thinking that. It's like that's how we do that.
Right.
But yeah,
And in
zigzag.
zigzag, since they know it's a whole sequence, my call is slow, zigzag, slow, overturn, and then men back, quick, men forward. I don't like saying forward. It's a little to me. It's hard for me to say. So I start at the first and then I just doing counts. I just go 1, 2, quick, 1, 2, quick. I just like single syllable, I guess more than a double on it. Cha-cha. When can you call the next step on cha-cha? Yeah, technically you have a slow cha-cha-cha to call, because that is the second half of the basic. So cha-cha is actually one of the easiest dances to call because you have more time. You have more counts. You have 4 counts instead of 2 to call. So you can go, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, crossover break. Here we go. You have a slow, slow. I usually call the name of the step on the slow, slow, and then the cue on the quick, quick, quick. And so it's easier. You have more time instead of just quick, quick on cha-cha-cha. You feel like cha-cha would be harder because it's fast, but you have more time to call. Waltz. When's your call on waltz? Got 6 counts. 1, 2, 3. So you have a 4, 5, 6. 2, and it's slow. So usually the 4, 5, 6 is enough time. You're doing a box 2, 3, a box 2, 3, a box 2, 3. Balances and forward 2, 3 to the side. Side balance, back to a box. 1, 2, 3, quarter turns now. Turn 2, 3, turn 2, 3, turn 2, 3, back to a box. And 1, 2, 3, underarm turn and 1, 2. So waltz is usually pretty easy because of the slower tempo on that. Okay, how are you feeling? Feel like you've just been drinking from a fire hose? Or are we okay? Do you just not feel good or you're bored out of your mind? Because your eyes are like. Okay, this is such an important element. We do it. We talk about it now. We're not practicing it yet. We're going to be practicing all this, but I introduce it now so that you can start watching in your classes for all of this. Watch for this Monday. I want to talk about things that you've observed. There's a quiz on this. It's exactly from this. I will send you this page. There's only one page. There's on a second page that I'll miss sending you. And then we will do a quiz before class Monday. Okay. And just this client accounting. Yeah, exactly.
And that'll similar to last time.
It will be exactly the same online thing. Yes. And I'll figure out a way if there's something wrong of, I'll see if there's a way you can see your quiz after. I don't know how that works. Okay, that is it for today. No one's ever sad to end class a little bit early. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.